Subi, what do you think we should expect from Shadow in this particular matchup? Do you think this is a Zookeepers, they've had a struggle, only one series win, but multiple game fives, even against some of the top teams. Do you think this is going to be close, or do you think this is one that Shadow and the team are just going to run away with?
I mean, if Shadow shows up, there's no question in my mind that this is going to be a 3-0 sweep in favor of Charlotte Phoenix.
You're calling the sweep?
I'm calling a sweep if Shadow shows up. If he doesn't, then the Zookeepers have a shot at this one. This is going to be a tough matchup, though, that's for sure.
Game 1, Charlotte up at the top of the leaderboard, and NA going up against Zookeepers down at the bottom. And Shadow almost on cue, getting an air dribble goal.
Looking comfortable here, starting in game number 1. Porklet with a good carry, but you can't expect to have the ball that long going up against a team like Charlotte Phoenix. They're just going to put tons of pressure on you.
Already getting that pressure mounted. Karma waiting for Jaywiz. Jaywiz the pass down, and Karma just hitting that ball wide. Didn't make great contact. Porklet, we saw him have some pretty good goals earlier in that series loss. Bambi as well. Karma launching that towards the backboard, a hit downfield. Jaywiz cuts in front of Bambi. Now Tool will push that forward, get the boost steal. Stops Shadow from getting it out. Karma will go for the clear off the ceiling and down. And Jaywiz will clear to the corner. Off the corner now, back out into the middle. Tool. Just send that long.
And speaking of Tool, if the Zookeepers team is going to be successful against Charlotte Phoenix, he needs to absolutely step up. He had 2 goals and 2 assists earlier on in the day against the Compadres, but he's going to need to do a lot more if his team wants a hope at winning, and a good block there from that man I was just speaking of, Tool.
Tool getting the block off of the air dribble from Shadow. We've seen him go for a couple of those already in game 1. Karma passing over to Jaywiz. Stopped by Bambi. Comes back out to Karma, who hits it straight up off the ceiling. We'll look for a solo play, gets the dunk. The ball bouncing into the corner. Bambi clearing down the sideline. Shadow there. High hit off the ceiling and down to Karma. Karma off the backboard. Chance for Jaywiz, and that's a save from Tool.
And if he puts that to the left or right, more than likely going to be a goal, but he fired it right down the gut at the defender that was just waiting for it. And an easy save put on the board, but they're not done. They're continuing to batter the corners, and Karma capitalizes.
That splash goal explosion not getting old. As Karma off the pass from Jaywiz, Porklet and Tool both out of position to get that stop. The Charlotte Phoenix just at the halfway point about getting this first goal. Subi, you predicted the 3-0 sweep. So far, Charlotte has been dominating the possession.
Yeah, Zookeepers just need to push forward a little faster, taking a little bit too long to make challenges on the ball, giving Charlotte Phoenix way too much space.
Jaywiz off the backboard, down. Bambi gets a piece of it. Karma, a quick turn. Will turn away. Shadow passing down. Double commit from Zookeepers. Jaywiz hits it over to Karma. Karma back to Jaywiz, going for the shot. Bambi broke up that play. Karma still keeping the pressure going. Shadow coming in. Tool is able to hit it downfield. Long hit to Karma. Puts it up off the ceiling. Porklet dropping it down. Tool missing the ball, perhaps thinking Shadow was going to come forward as well, going for the challenge. Karma denies backboard. Controls it past another. Tries to get the 50, but can't get the win. Also missed the boost in the corner and now gets demoed. Bambi turning to make the save as well. We're seeing Zookeepers get in the Phoenix half, but not really able to put anything towards net. And now an infield pass, that shot wide from Shadow.
And the Zookeepers right now, they're doing a good job of trying to get into the offensive half of Charlotte Phoenix. but there's no second follow-up coming from them. They have an initial shot that's going to get blocked pretty much 100% of the time against Charlotte Phoenix. You got to get creative here. Bambi looking for a double tap, but Karma already up in the air, puts it into the corner. Perfect clear and a great pass forward, but that one's sniffed out by Bambi. Good little bump there to get Karma off the ball.
Physical play, ending any hope of Karma getting a shot. Great positioning. Now a team bump. Jaywiz and Shadow running into each other. Jaywiz now over to Karma. That shot blocked at its origin. Now Shadow double tap, gets the pass out to the middle. Tool breaking up the play. Another one bouncing towards middle. Karma down to Jaywiz. Jaywiz with the shot. A beautiful drop down pass from Karma.
Just a dirty passing play from Karma. You look at Bambi, he thinks that's a wide shot, but in sneaks Jaywiz and puts it right inside the post, putting the nail in the coffin for game number 1 in favor of Charlotte Phoenix.
They had possession a majority of the game. Zookeepers had a window to get back in it, but like you said, Subi, not able to find that shot at the end of their effort. Charlotte Phoenix, on the other hand, wonderful passing play to cap off this game.
And this was the Zookeepers' opportunity. Shadow, no goals, no assists, pretty much quiet. He had 5 shots. Only one of them really had danger to put a goal in the back of the net. And Zookeepers let this one go by the wayside. Game number 2, they need to speed things up, and they need to get Porklet the ball. Interestingly enough, and I know that you don't put a lot of weight on shooting percentages, but this one might blow your mind. Porklet on the season is shooting 40%. 40. That is unheard of.
Yeah, you see he's got 0 shots. So, I mean, he's not making that record any worse.
When he shoots the ball, half the time he's making it, basically. So feed him the ball. He needs to get involved. Half the time we were watching him, he's nowhere in the offensive zone.
And maybe that's just from a result of play type. You know, maybe most of those goals are cleanup goals. And so he needs his teammates to generate those chances for him to come in and clean up. And we didn't really see much of that. We saw Zookeepers attacking the backboard or trying to get the ball upfield, but every single time it seemed like Karma was the one shutting that play down, getting the backboard denies, and then starting the attack upfield. And Charlotte just controlled every quality opportunity in that game.
Well, to speak to your point of those cleanup goals, if they're going to be present on the field, you got to make defenders dive for the ball, and that just wasn't happening with Charlotte Phoenix. They were going for saves, holding on to possession, keeping the ball close to their chest, and just pushing the ball right back into the orange zone. Game number 2 about to be underway. Zookeepers looking to tie the series up.
Let's see if they can feed Porklet. He did impress me with his shots earlier today. Porklet racing back. Hitting it upfield. Karma will turn for it, centers it. Bambi's up, so is Tool. It's now left to Porklet. Porklet lobs it deep. This one gonna go off the backboard. Great touch from Tool. The shot coming in. And Zookeepers, they get on the board.
Great team transition play. The pass forward from Porklet up to Tool, and then Bambi cleans it up. Not going to miss that opportunity of a wide open net, and the Zookeepers get their first lead of the day.
That pass from Tool off the backboard, that redirect pass, that is what you need. Make defenders miss, and then get a quality bounce off the backboard. Bambi back out to the middle. Karma hits it far downfield. Porklet pops it up. Ball's bouncing back to the middle. Jaywiz will get a long shot. It's going to be just high, and Porklet will send it off the ceiling. Tool, follow-up touch. Porklet chasing it down. Karma getting bumped out of the way. Jaywiz up the sideline. Karma will take over. Interfered with by Bambi. Ball up into the middle. Hit across the net by Jaywiz. A block from Shadow will send it off the ceiling. Bambi hits it downfield. Jaywiz cutting the play off. Will chase this down again. No, he leaves it for Karma. Now head off the ceiling, Shadow. Putting it off the ceiling again, a miss from Jaywiz, follow-up from Karma. Double commit, Shadow and Karma both going for it.
That's a rare double commit coming out from them. And Tool gonna take advantage of the turnover in their zone. Here comes Bambi off the backboard, but Shadow well read off that backboard. Good transition once again from Charlotte Phoenix, and a good demo from Karma. Can't open things up as Bambi clears that one away.
Bambi, great speed. Now the shot opportunity, Karma able to score it off the pass from Jaywiz.
Jaywiz and Karma just connecting with each other all over the field. Both times they've scored together, they've been assisted off one another. It's a beautiful thing to see, and they tie this game up right under 3 minutes.
The rotations never got back in order after that demo. Charlotte Phoenix getting that equalizer. Now another chance. And a breakaway opportunity. Porklet sees the net open. Or Tool rather sees it open and just has a wide open net.
And Charlotte Phoenix sent the house there. A beautiful 50-50 from Tool, just hammering that one all the way downfield, then just has to put it between the dotted lines. And again, Zookeepers go up, but can they hold on to the lead is the big question.
And we will find out. Approaching the halfway point. Karma towards net, blocked by Bambi. Jaywiz, low boost, sends it over to Karma. Karma, the shot opportunity! A strong shot underneath the crossbar.
And they are just synced together perfectly. Jaywiz fires this downfield, and Karma knows that it's coming. And this is what makes Charlotte Phoenix so difficult to play against. All three players are always expecting a pass no matter where they are on the field.
A thing of beauty. Jaywiz connecting with Karma. Now a demo. Karma on Tool. Shadow will send it to the opposite corner. Karma was waiting, picks up full boost, pops it by 2. 2v1, Karma stays with it. And the shot overpowers the final defender. Karma with the hat trick.
Getting it early as well. Still 2 minutes remaining, but a good shot up high, and Bambi can't quite reach it. The Zookeepers, their rotations are starting to haunt them.
Karma, an excellent individual effort. She just blew past the defenders, the solo goal, and her shooting really standing out for Charlotte. And this one off the ceiling, Shadow tried to pre-flip towards that ball. Karma, the backboard pass. Second effort, blocked. Third effort, Shadow, he will not be denied. Charlotte Phoenix pile it on.
Shadow gets his first one of the series. Keep your eye on Jaywiz taking defenders out of the picture, and Charlotte Phoenix go up by 2.
Charlotte striking the ball with authority. Bambi sends this off the sidewall. Shadow clearing it up. Porklet was in the air. The net vulnerable. No one can get back. And the 5th goal goes in for Charlotte.
And Jaywiz just toying with his food at this point. Sees the defender going back to net. Decides to just take a chance and fire one on target. Gets his first one in game number 2. Second of the series.
Karma with the hat trick. Shadow and Jaywiz both with a goal apiece. And now a strong shot off kickoff. That's going to be blocked. Double commit, however. And now another double commit for Zookeepers this time. Porklet racing back. Dunked on by Shadow. Now counterattack. Porklet rather hits a strong hit upfield. Karma on the outlet. Gets it off the backboard, but Bambi breaks up the play. Jaywiz across net. Porklet moving in. Puts it off the backboard, and now a block by Bambi, bounces out, and Jaywiz will get this save and clear it.
Oh, Karma taking 2 out with 1 strike.
And then I believe it was Shadow got the other one. All 3 players for Zookeepers demoed.
What better way to give yourself possession than to take all of your opponents off the field? And Jaywiz taking Tool out. Charlotte Phoenix playing with a purpose right now.
can really see that they are head and shoulders above many teams in the rival series. Zookeepers not out of it yet. Maybe out of game 2, but the series could still be turned around. Shadow dropping the ball down. Porklet centers it. No one there for Zookeepers. Karma keeping possession. Jaywiz wanted to tack one more on the board. And we see it get hit down to the ground. Charlotte Phoenix dominate in game 2.
Well, they're just seeing what's available to them on the field and running up and down through the openings. And when there aren't any openings available, they create their own with those demos. And right now, the Zookeepers just seem to be playing way too reactionary in this game. They need to create opportunities for themselves. Right now, they're just waiting to see what Charlotte Phoenix does. And when you have players like Karma, Jay Wismont, and Shadow up on the field that can do anything in the air and put the ball anywhere in 1v1 scenarios, you can't play like that against them.
It's tough, especially when they're doing all the things that you should be doing. They're doing it to you. We see the passing from Jay Wismont. Karma getting a hat trick. We saw the solo goal that she had. Charlotte are just looking, they're just looking better, and Zookeepers struggling to keep up in every aspect of the game.
Yeah, and Zookeepers backs against the wall right now. They're down 2 games. I really feel like you just have to throw everything at this game. You just say, you know what?
Ball chase, is that what you're saying?
Ball chase.
Just ball chase.
Ball chase, demo, just play like you're playing solo standard. Just don't even care. It's one of your last games of the season.
Just go for it.
Just go for it. Try something new.
Throw everything, including the kitchen sink.
This cautionary, just static gameplay isn't working. They need to be dynamic right now. And right now, Charlotte Phoenix is reading their gameplay. So switch things up.
Yeah, got to risk the biscuit, you know. Just start playing a little faster, and if you make mistakes, so be it. The last game of the series, if Charlotte can get the win here. Zookeepers, they've struggled to keep pace. Jaywiz downfield, getting some assistance. Karma off the backboard, going for the bump. Tool dodged it. Now Tool getting challenged. It kicks back to the middle. Karma has to challenge Porklet, and Jaywiz gets the demo.
See, that was good speed right there, but then just wide open. Tool and Porklet rather went all the way back to gather up some boost. Stay at midfield. If you got 30 in the tank, you got 30 in the tank. That's what you have to work with.
Just turn and go for it. And the demo's still coming out. Porklet has to jump over it, getting bumped there. Jaywiz has plenty of boost to contest this ball and does get the challenge.
Oh, you're
Karma
kidding.
Off the backboard. Ball kicked out. An infield pass to Shadow. Charlotte are picking Zookeepers apart.
You just can't defend these plays. Karma with the hard redirect, and then Jaywiz with the soft touch to find Shadow in the box. Charlotte Phoenix go up by 1.
Charlotte Phoenix, the distribution is there. Jaywiz with the playmaker last game. The vision to find Shadow. See multiple Zookeepers going for that ball. And now another double commit from Tool and Bambi. Ball floating up in the air. Karma just going to double back. Oh, risky bounce. Porklet was just too close to the action. Gets the demo, however. Shadow wanted to pass it over. And gets the clear. That was a precarious spot.
Yeah, what a double touch. No one expecting that one, and it turns into offense for him, and Karma turns that one away. Porklet looking upfield for Bambi. Bambi over to Tool, but Shadow saw it coming from a mile away.
Jaywiz popping it up for Shadow. Shadow, the shot down. His second. Jaywiz, he's feeding him.
And he's just starting to heat up, James. And he is dangerous when he starts finding the back of the net. Does exactly so here in game number 3 as Charlotte Phoenix are up by 2.
In absolute control of his car. We see the play off kickoff from Charlotte Phoenix. Going to the drawing board for that one. But the shot from Shadow, he was in full control of his car, air rolling the entire time, and also just getting the perfect air roll, so he's spinning into the ball to just get that little bit of extra power. And the shot, is it too much? It is. Karma, the third for the Charlotte Phoenix, as they just batter Zookeepers over and over.
That one just a little too spicy to handle and just dies on the goal line and barely dribbles its way to the back of the net. Karma getting her 5th of the series.
Looking for the 6th, as that's turned aside by Porklet. Bambi in front of the box, and Karma will take over. The shot coming in, Jaywiz does well to save it. Another shot, it's going to be high, bouncing out. Follow-up, another opportunity. The shot's continuing to come in, but Zookeepers can't break this Charlotte defense.
Got to be creative against a team like Charlotte Phoenix when you've got this many veterans on there with some RLCS experience, behind them to boot. They've seen it all. You can't just fire just plain shots on net.
That won't cut it, especially with the types of goals Charlotte has been putting in. And another opportunity, Jaywiz looking for Karma in the middle. It was just out of her reach. Porklet low on boost, gets beat by Karma, bouncing off the backboard. Tool is there. Help from Bambi, but now back out to Karma. Karma going for the 50. Shadow's there, pops it by Tool. Will have some space. Pops it by another. Porklet, the last defender left, hits it off to the side. Jaywiz, he's been able to find his teammates in the mid.
Yeah, I'll say playmaker in this game. He had 2 assists in game 2 and 1 in game 1. He's got 20 on the season.
And even had a playmaker last game as well. So he has been lights out from a distribution standpoint. Jaywiz forcing that ball to get popped up. Karma letting the hit come in. Gets the block off the backboard, racing to it. Net vulnerable, not much boost. Went for the flick, and Bambi was there for the save. Under a minute left. Charlotte Phoenix, pure domination so far in this series. Time running out for Zookeepers. Shadow upfield. He'll leave it for Karma to air dribble. Just playing defense right now. Want this time off the clock. As Charlotte Phoenix inch closer and closer to that 6-1 record, which would leave them all alone at the top, and Karma puts one more in for good measure.
She's just inching closer and closer to 20 total goals on the season, that one being her 19th total. And Jaywiz with yet another assist here in game number 3. Charlotte Phoenix with this
No one's going to be able to touch them.
No one are going to be able to touch them because they still only have 9 losses in the entire season.
This will move their game differential to +11 as Charlotte Phoenix sweep the Zookeepers.